Hello, welcome again to Express Yourself. I'm Tammy, your co-hostess. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the show. Express Yourself is a talk show that focuses on our youth. Our goals are to promote positivity and self-esteem through our guests. And our guests are role models from all walks of life. Our guest tonight, you ladies may recognize his voice from the Sunday Night Slow Jam, KYS DJ Alvin Jones. And now, without any further delay, I give you the host of Express Yourself, Mr. Vernon Richardson.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Express Yourself. You know, we as a community must keep the peace in the street to ensure the future for our youth. It's all up to you to make a difference. So, without any further delay, I'm proud to present to you a very strong, positive young man from 93 KYS, from all over the metropolitan area.
I get all of them.
WHUR, 93 KYS, Beat. I mean, man, you've been everywhere, Mr. Alvin Jones.
How you doing?
It's a pleasure.
Nah, I haven't been anywhere till I've been here to Express Yourself, right here in PG County.
Well, you know, I'm very delighted to have you and to express your experiences.
Had you returned my call, said, Vernon, please put me on, man.
Well,
I want to be on Express Yourself.
Well, here you are.
I'm here.
Express Yourself.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you. This man is like the Arsenio Hall of PG County.
Trying to be.
You're the man. I mean, words out in the street.
Vernon.
Express Yourself is the show, man. If it was a whack show, I wouldn't be on here.
Well, thank you. It is a positive show.
It is.
People like you participating help build the show, man. You know, because you are the part of the community. You do a lot of community services. Mm-hmm. You do a lot of charity events. I mean, you're involved in a whole lot of things. But, you know, when we have people like you on, it really highlights the best of you. And that's what we need to do.
Hey, man, like I said, I'm honored to be here because I've seen this show. I see what you try to do. And it's good to see a brother trying to make sure that there's positive messages out. So, man, you keep on. Anytime you need me for anything, I'm here. I just want you to know that. You hear me?
That?
I did that on TV.
Oh, on TV, so everybody,
Right.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
Alvin, so when I call you back, I want to return a phone call.
You know I returned your call. I returned your call today,
yeah,
man.
you did. But let's go back in the past a little bit. Let's talk about high school, you know, your career. That's where it all started.
Yeah. I started right here in PG County, went to Duval High School.
Okay.
I got my big break in communications doing the morning announcements, which was real fun because none of the teachers could spell. Right. So you'd be trying to read these announcements on the air, and used to do today's lunch menu: pizza burger, corn, and gingerbread. Yum, yum. You know.
Just made it sound great, right?
Yeah, you tried.
Okay.
You tried.
Right.
But that's how I got started, and from there I went to Howard University. This guy named Will Allen showed me inside of WHUR. He was working there. And my goal, I said that day, this was like when school first started, my freshman year. I said, by my senior year, I want to work at the station. And I was on the air by my sophomore year. And a position came open. Don Roberts was hosting the Quiet Storm. He took over when Melvin Lindsay left school. Okay. And then when Don left, I got a chance to fill in, and I was there for 12 years.
Ever since.
And from there, doing that, I went to BET. Did Video Vibrations, known as the Unseen VJ, still that. Right. And I'll give you a secret. I'm looking to do another video show of my own.
Really? That's outstanding.
Yeah.
How long have you been working on this upcoming project?
Well, I'll tell you, I left BET last year because I was doing with my production company, AJ Productions, and I know we're going to talk about that later on. Right. I was doing it on the side, but BET was just a full commitment because at one time I was doing 4 music video shows, Video Vibrations, Soft Notes, Midnight Love that I hosted, and I helped create Rap City.
Rap City, yeah.
Yeah, so it was just 4 shows a day, and I always wanted to do my own thing, but to me, BET was a good vehicle. I got a chance to help artists. If you look at like New Kids on the Block, Sir Mix-a-Lot, who just had a #1 song, MC Hammer, Tony. A lot of these artists I was able to break and get them exposure. And through BET, we were able to increase the budgets for music videos. Because in '84, when music videos first came out, if you were black, your video came out once you hit the top of the charts.
I see. Only.
Right, and the budget was a small budget. So when we started Video Vibrations on BET, we played rock groups like Springsteen, Rod Stewart, because there weren't many black videos. I mean, and if a black video came out in 1984 and the song hadn't already gone up the charts, I mean, we were just ecstatic. And we used to sit there and play music videos and play Springsteen and Rod Stewart and Scandal. And we even played Ronnie Millsap and think, wow, I wish so-and-so, like The Barge, I wish they had a video for this song, or I wish so-and-so had a video for that song. So it was good to see that BET and expanding was able to increase the potential for black artists, and that's something I believe in. I believe black music is probably the cornerstone of music in America, but we don't, in the music industry, the budgets are significantly different for promotions, music videos, recording, everything. So I was happy to work with BET, and like I said, it's the only black television network. So I had a good run with them for about 7 years.
Well, I heard that you were a great asset to BET and WHUR, and by you being the person that you are, a positive, all-around guy.
I try to be.
Just doing your thing. How was it to work with Dejo and Chris Thomas on that Rap City? Because I know you took very special time with that.
Yeah, I'll tell you something with Chris, because even now he's gotten better. Chris is a great comedian. Because Chris knew rap music and he emceed, rap shows. Right. He was put into that position as far as hosting Rap City, and it was something that he wasn't comfortable with, but he's adapted with it and he's grown with it. And it's different. I mean, it is so different because Chris is used to being on stage where you've got to move. Television is a whole different thing because you got to keep still, because do they have the camera on me? See now, and on stage you can walk around, but if I do like that, see, he's lost me. And so it took a while for Chris to get used to that, because when you're standing on stage by yourself, 3,000-4,000 people, you've got to project out. And it took him a while, but he did a good job to adapting. So
well, I commend the brother, because he's done a lot for the community. He's been around Comedy Connection. He's given it up.
Yeah, and he's funny.
Yeah,
the brother's funny. But anyway, so much about Chris. Jock Chris, get him on the show later. Let's talk about me.
All right. Now, what about some of your community services? I know you've done a lot. You provided a lot of coverage in the metropolitan area for certain events, charity events. Give us a little highlight on that.
Well, my new thing, as we're taping, Monday I'm doing a celebrity tennis tournament with the United Negro College Fund. I did their telethon over the holidays. I just finished something in May with the American Heart Association. We did an anti-smoking rap contest. And we had like Dougie Fresh, rap group Ziggy, and Ultramagnetics as judges, and we had kids in the metropolitan, Washington, D.C., Maryland area. They wrote anti-smoking raps, and they had like a contest, and then they had the finals for the Maryland finalists, the D.C. finalists, and the Virginia finalists. So we had Dougie, Ziggy, and some local rap artists be the judges. So that worked out real well, and Dow Sound Labs is doing the recording, 24-track for the guys. And it's a good chance that one of the guy, Roy Dow, who owns Dow Sound Labs, likes the group, and he's just picked up doing management with Arrested Development, Chris Cross. So it could be very possible that these young guys
things are getting hot
can get a chance to bust nationally. So that'll be good. I mean, and it all came from working with the American Heart Association. And I also just did something with a telethon, which was real wild because I got no sleep for the 2 days, but it was cool. It was cool because it was fun for Children's Miracle Network. That includes the Hospital for Sick Children and Children's Hospital here in D.C. So I did Saturday night. Did on air from like 9:30 to 10. Worked on air from midnight to 6 a.m. Came back when I left the radio station, took a little nap, one of the little cots at the hospital, did 9 a.m. to 10. And then tried to get some sleep and got back on the air at 7 o'clock. But it was fun.
Well, it was no problem for you because, Alvin, you have a lot of self-esteem. And that's what a lot of us, that people like you and I are very motivated. And people that don't have that, man, they're lacking that self-esteem.
But, it's funny just because I know you and I know that you're always out there. And you find that whenever you're like pushing yourself, you just get that overdrive. And even if you decide, hey, I'm going to rest, you get home and you can't rest. You're doing something.
You got to go for the next thing. What's next in line? What's coming up? Just gotta, your word is out there.
Now, I got something for you as far as if you're looking for like a thrill, a serious thrill.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I think I do, because I've been hearing, man, you've been doing some, kind of like some wild things lately. But we're going to highlight that a little bit in the future, in the show, and later, because we're going to actually, a personal clip of your archives, I'll say.
If I do it, if they show the clip of me doing it, then you have to do it.
Oh, no. We won't even get into that right now.
All right.
We'll hold off on that.
All right.
But how do you feel about your community today, the community that you live in?
It's my community, and I can't give up on it.
That's right.
I feel, but you know what I feel? I feel that people give up too soon. You got to have faith, and you definitely have to have faith in God. I know that some of the things that I've gone through is because I've been blessed. I also know that some of the trials and tribulations are because I've been tested.
Right.
And I feel they both go hand in hand. You've got to, as a song said years ago at Graham Central Station, you got to go through it to get to it. So that's what I look at it. You know, anything that's thrown in my way, I look at it as a test, or either of endurance, or to provide me with wisdom, or just to show me, hey, you're not going to get everything your way.
Well, Alvin, I mean, just by listening to you over the years and knowing you've been on the radio, man, I tell you, I commend you a whole lot, because you've done a lot of things, a lot of positive things. But it's something that I would like to ask you, because we're getting ready to go to a commercial break. But before we go to that commercial break, I understand that you've been getting high lately. Okay, so high that, you know,
Vernon plays her role, though. He busts me out.
You know, I can't imagine, man, but you've been getting high in the OPP way. And we're going to come back, and we're going to share that with our Express Yourself viewers of Alvin Jones, right here, live on Express Yourself, getting high the OPP way. And we're going to let Alvin explain what that means to you right after this message.
Little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Last year, thousands of innocent children were caught in the crossfire of violent crime.
Mama's gonna buy
And it's not just the children who suffer.
gonna buy you a I'm going to conform my wrong. Tell the story soon.
How much longer will you let this go on? Call this number now. We'll send you information on how you can protect your children from crime and drugs in your neighborhood. Together, we will take a bite out of crime.
Hi, we're Boys to Men, and whenever we're in DC, we watch Express Yourself with Vernon Richardson.
Express yourself, express yourself, don't give up on your...
Mrs. Washburn, I'm Gerald Fry's mother. Oh, don't you work nights? I traded shifts. Mrs. Washburn, about Gerald. I wish I could help him learn better, but I'm no genius.
Well, you don't have to do the homework, but ask to see it. Let him show off what he learned. Praise him more. Show you care.
You think we got a chance here?
A good chance. Show me a parent who really cares, and I'll show you a kid who can learn.
Hello and welcome back to Express Yourself. My guest, the one and only Alvin Jones from 93 KKYS.
Not like that, KKYS.
How about that?
That's cool, it's close, WKYS.
WKYS.
Yes, that's cool, that's cool. As long as you know the 93, tune in.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Y'all hear that? 93, tune in all night long.
All night.
Okay. All right. Look, we talked about in the first half about you getting high, man, and we want to share that.
No, let's clarify that.
Yeah. What does the OPP means?
You down with OPP?
I'm down with the OPP,
Okay.
but not the high OPP.
No. OPP stands for the Outrageous Parachute Posse.
Okay. The Outrageous Parachute Posse.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me you're involved in parachuting?
Oh, you got it.
Okay. So the OPP is Alvin Jones, being all he can be, up in the air, away he goes.
10,000 feet.
10,000 feet.
A parachute.
Well,
and a one-track mind.
Oh man, that's all right. Okay. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, what we're gonna do? We're gonna share some of that very personal clip of yours. Okay, which you dug out the archive somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done with a helmet cam. 10,000 feet. The guy was actually there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You want me to narrate this to her?
Yeah, we're gonna do that because hold on to your hats, shoes, and all that good stuff because we're getting ready to get real high here.
Okay. I'm gonna open the monitor. Okay.
Cue the tape, Tony.
Okay, here I am. We're getting ready to go. There was a guy who was 7,500 feet and jumped earlier. There he is, right there. He's going to jump at 7,500 feet. He jumps in front of me. So it's incredible because the door opens and it's nothing but air.
Nothing but air. Did you sign a new insurance policy before you went?
They won't give you one.
Oh man.
Okay, here I am now. The guy just left, so I think this is me. Yep, there I am. And then see right over there, that's the door. You put your goggles on.
And away we go.
There you go. So he's getting ready to open the door.
Can you all believe this, Alvin?
Okay, you got to climb out. So you got to climb out. It's a tandem jump because my instructor is right behind me.
Okay.
So he's going, and we're going to go 3.
I knew you couldn't go by yourself.
You go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Yes.
Geronimo.
There we go. Now, like I was saying, there's a guy doing a helmet cam, so he's watching us. So that is, see, notice the clouds are below us.
Oh man, why you say that? I was gonna tell him it was me, man.
No, it wasn't you, man. There you go. Thumbs up. Okay, we're all right. We're traveling 120 miles an hour, and there's the parachute. Boom.
All at once.
There we go. And here we go. We're gonna land safely ground. The question is, will I fall on my butt? That's the question.
Okay.
All right, here we come. 3, 2. No. Ah, got it.
Oh man.
Got it.
What you do, man? You did it.
There you go. 10,000 feet of parachute in the one-track mind.
More man than I ever thought.
Come on, man, you can do it.
Oh no.
I tell you what, next time we go,
it won't happen.
When we take the OPP, just at least go with us. Bring your cameras by.
I'll do that.
And in case you change, we'll like
this, right?
Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun. One of my partners with the company, he was gonna go, and he calls himself going, I'm gonna go because somebody got to drive the car back. And he decided he went on and jumped himself. I'm serious, man, because they got a tape of this little old lady about 72 years old. It's like, and she ain't got no teeth, right? I think I'm going to jump. And she jumped. And my friend he said, hey, man, if she's going to jump, I'm jumping. You got to go. You got to go. Just watching people fall from the sky.
Yeah, I tell you what, next time you go, man, just let me know.
All right.
I'll go out there with my video camera, and just video you from the ground.
Y'all heard him. He's going to be there.
From the ground.
Vernon's coming. He's going to jump.
But look.
Jump. Parachute make you jump. Don't open in you crash. No, I shouldn't talk about that.
I know, man, because you talking about you can't get an insurance policy, man. I can't go that way, man.
Hey, man. Nah. But you know what? You get a real small coffin.
Oh yeah, you're right. But anyway, I hear you have a lot of other things jumping off.
Yeah.
And it's real hot, and a lot of people are behind you and supporting you, and that's AJ Productions, man.
That's
what's happening.
My thing.
What's happening?
As I was telling you, working with BET.
Okay.
That allowed me to make connections.
Sure, big time.
Work hard and get no sleep, and at the same time, it gave me an opportunity to learn about the business.
Sure.
And from where I sat, being the unseen VJ and broadcasting all over the country and getting a chance to travel and so forth, that was cool. But you know what? I saw a bigger market. I saw a bigger opportunity. We are very talented people.
Sure, we are.
And what would pain me when I would go places all over the country is that I see people who all they need is a chance. And my feeling is if I can give a person a chance, it'll help them. Because a lot of times the doors are closed, you beat your head against the wall. There are people who really don't know, and they just try to use you. And my thing is, hey, it can easily be done. Like I'm saying, I remember Maurice Starr flew me up to look at New Kids on the Block. And I'm like, wow, this is interesting. Sure. A black man fronting a white group. And I didn't know if it was going to work, but I said, hey, you know what? The kids, they have a little bit of talent, it's a nice sound. I think it's commercial. Let's see. And it blew up. Man, 1990, New Kids on the Block grossed $900 million.
Okay.
And this is a concept of a black man.
Sure.
I look at MC Hammer. I met him the day after the Redskins won the Super Bowl in 1988 in San Diego. And, I was just, wherever I travel, I would always go and check out the radio stations, right? And he came in, he was doing an interview for a rap show that comes on like a Saturday night. He gave me a little tape called Hammer Feel My Power. It didn't even have Let's Get It Started and a couple other songs that were on the main album that went 10 million. They weren't on there. And, nice guy. I remember we got a video on him that was shot on video. It wasn't real good quality, but I talked to him. I said, hey, man, look, this is what you do. I said, Hammer. I said, you're dancing and slamming. I said, what you do is shoot it on film. Gives you that movie star look, like commercials and so forth.
Big time quality, too.
I saw him, next time I saw him was New Year's Eve, that same year, 1988. We were down in Florida, Jacksonville, and we were all in the show. I was emceeing the show, and they had different artists on the show. And he says, man, come on out to the tour bus. I want you to see this video. And the video was Turn This Mother Out. And he's like, is this what you're talking about? I said, great. I said, you got a concept. It's shot well. You've got a good cinematic look. Sure. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. And you saw how MC Hammer took music videos and just made himself large.
Right.
Now, also, I'll tell you something about MC Hammer. The reason he is as large as he is because he had planned. We sat and talked after the show. It was, New Year's had just happened. We were partying and so forth. And we just sat and talked. And he told me at the time, because he only had 6 people with him at that time. And he says, you know what, man? He says, I could do this by myself. I said, but, these are people out of my community that I'm hiring. Here's a brother here just, that was on the street. Here's a brother just got out of jail. I'm giving them an opportunity. And we sat and we worked on other projects. We did... we went over to Johnson Junior High School in Southeast Washington, and the reason that he is as large as he is because one, he planned, he thought about doing it the right way, and he made sure that the people that
in his community
that were in his community or people were in his camp that they benefited from it. So what I see is I see people who do that, I say, okay, I see how it can be done, and I see the scale that it's done on. I can take those same principles and apply it to other people.
And that's what you're doing with AJ Productions.
That's what I'm doing with AJ Productions.
Because you have one of your guests, and we have another guest here, and he's with you from time to time, and he does a lot of things for you. So let's introduce him.
This is Mr. Rob Charles.
Rob Charles, welcome to Express Yourself.
Thank you very much for having
me. Now, you want me to tell you how I found him?
How? Behind the scenes somewhere? Like looking through
I was doing Zufari with the Friends of the National Zoo.
Okay.
And he came up and he'd seen me at a music business forum, and he approached me. He says, "Look, man, I want to be in the music industry. I want to do this thing. And I saw you." He was jocking me a little bit. He's like, "I saw you, man, and I saw you on the panel. I like what you had to say. I didn't get a chance to really talk. We spoke briefly, but I want to work with you." And we sat and talked, liked the vibe. He was a good guy, and from there we just jumped. And we've been hanging.
All right.
Me and Rob Charles.
Well, Rob, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I own a catering business in Washington called Uptown Caterers, and we do a lot of different sort of events, and that's actually how I met Alvin. We were doing something for the Zufari, catering it. And I'm also a musician, by hobby at this point in time, and by career in the future. I write a little bit, produce, sing a little bit, and that kind of stuff.
What motivates you?
I have to say what motivates me is I like to make people happy. I like to get out there and perform for people and make people smile. And when I know I'm writing something down that is going to make somebody smile, that's what I like.
Oh, man, got a lot of self-esteem,
He's good guy, man. He's a good guy.
A lot of positive energy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, AJ, hey, man, anybody around you has to be positive.
I hope so.
No doubt about it. If not, man, negative, just give him a boomerang. Just
see ya.
See ya. But also, I hear that he's not only an entrepreneur, he's an entertainer that raps.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I think my Express Yourself viewers probably don't really believe that because he's
look how straight laced he is.
Conservative.
But that's what happened. Right? That's what happened when he came up to me. The brother comes up to me and goes, when I was talking about music, that's what he's like. I rap. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, right, sure.
And I've learned.
Trying to be another new kid on the block.
How did Vanilla Ice? I don't know. No. But it's funny because I've learned when people say something, you give everybody a forum. And he has this boom box like this. And he comes and he takes me over and says, "Let's go over," because the band was playing at the stage I was on. So we went over to the Ape House, right? So we go over to the Ape House and he sets this thing down in front of the apes, starts the music, the apes start boogieing, right? And he raps. It was incredible.
Well, if he raps, can I have a little demonstration here? Right here to Express Yourself viewers, camera 2,
Okay.
waiting on you.
That sounds good. All right, what I'd like to do is a little bit of maybe something positive for you, because that's the whole nature of the show here, and go along with that theme. Kind of goes a little something like this. If you think fooling with drugs will help your life to succeed, or just realize the compromise you make with no need. You risk death and disease in order to please your body a bit, and getting your thrills ain't paying the bills, so just be careful with it. I said, I don't know why for a 10-minute high you'd rob and you steal. If out of the blue was done to you, then tell me how would you feel? If there was a knife at your neck, someone got you in sex saying, give me your money, my friend, picture that, and don't do it again.
Oh, man. I am
That's
scared
Rob
of him,
Charles,
man.
man. Ain't he serious?
Up and coming.
Up and coming.
It's fine, man. I'm
Ain't no
telling you,
fake.
man.
Ain't no fake.
He jumped right on it.
I'm serious. And
Right
it's
on
positive, positive, man. He did he didn't tell you, but he did a DC statehood rap that he performed for Hands Around the Capitol for statehood. Jesse Jackson loved it, man. They called him Rob Charles, the Rainbow Rapper.
All right. Well, I tell you guys, it's been nice, but you know we're coming up on some short times here, and we gotta, roll out. So before we do that,
let me say this. Two
go ahead.
things. One, we're doing open mic night, so Rob performs there. A young lady that's going to be going out. I met her coming out at the Ritz open mic night, and I want to do, as they say, a shout out to my main man, Ron Worthy. He's the musical director.
Okay.
So people can come down. They can get in free before 8 o'clock at the Ritz every Tuesday. It's called Tuesday Talent Time.
Okay, and you're looking for volunteers as well. Is that correct?
Hey, anybody that's positive that want to get on this train, get on it before it starts taking off, because you won't be able to catch
All
it.
right. Closing comments, Alvin. Camera 3.
Hey, as I always says, remember, great minds talk about ideas, average minds talk about events, small minds talk about people, and listen to the Slow Jam Sunday night, 7 to midnight, and check out Open Mic Night Tuesday Talent Time at the Ritz on Tuesday, free before 8 o'clock.
Rob, closing comments.
I really appreciate it, you having me out here and everything like that. I can't say enough how there needs to be more like what you're doing out here, keeping the positive energy.
You the man.
Thanks, man.
You the man.
I appreciate you coming on Express Yourself and sharing that positive rap to us, because I tell you, man, AJ, I think you got your hands
He's good,
tied,
man. He's good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come out and watch him do a full performance,
All right.
I have a lot of fun.
That was just a tease.
Just a little tease.
Just a little tease. It's a smidgen.
Okay. And also, we have another small surprise for our Express Yourself viewers. We have another artist of Alvin Jones.
Her name is Kim Barrett, and the maestro Ron Worthy on keyboards.
Okay.
Awesome guy.
Another
You the man,
lovely
Ron.
ballad coming up, and so we're just gonna chill out for a little bit and
Yeah, let's stop
check out
talking so
some
they can start playing.
sounds.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. To my Express Yourself viewers, don't go away. It's all happening right here on Express Yourself.
Express Yourself Talk Show comment line is 202-861-0207.
And now, for your listening pleasure, closing out the show for tonight, Kim Barrett.
Inseparable. That's how we'll always be. Inseparable. Just you and me. It's so wonderful to know you'll always be around me. Incredible what you are to me. We're incredible. You bring out the woman in me with your style of love. Inseparable. Yes, we are. We're like a flower to a tree.